Good morning and welcome to the 2025 Capital University Athletics Hall of Fame Awards Program. Please welcome to the stage your Director of the Office of Alumni Engagement, Mrs. Amy Dewar.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Amy Dewar, and I serve as the Director of Alumni Engagement. It's my honor and pleasure to welcome you all to Capitol's campus on this beautiful fall homecoming Saturday. It's a perfect time to celebrate the outstanding individual accomplishments attained by Capital University's athletes. This morning's program is made possible with the support of Varsity C, the Office of Alumni Engagement, and Capital University Athletics. More importantly, it is the support of Capital Athletics alumni and other individuals who support the university, and its teams with great passion and devotion that brings us together today. At this time, I'd like to ask every former and current member of Varsity C, all current and former athletes, members of Capital's Alumni Advisory Board, Cap Connections, Continued Coordinating Committee, Capital Board of Trustees, and President's Cabinet to please stand up so that we can thank you for your support. I'd also like to invite any previous Hall of Fame inductees or athletic award winners who are with us this morning to stand and be recognized. And now I ask you to please join me in welcoming President Jared Tice, Capital University's 18th president. A native of Mid-Ohio Valley, President Tice is a graduate of Concord University. He earned his Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. He holds a Master of Arts in Educational Leadership with a focus on higher education administration and a graduate certificate in higher education marketing from West Virginia University. He earned a doctorate in higher education leadership from Maryville University in St. Louis and completed the prestigious Institute of Educational Management at Harvard University's Graduate School of Education. With extensive senior-level experience at small colleges for nearly 2 decades, Tice comes to Capital from Catawba College in Salisbury, North Carolina. He most recently served as Senior Vice President and Chief Strategy Officer. Before that, he served as Senior Vice President for the College Experience and Dean of Students. He has held positions at Barton College and West Virginia North Community College. President Tice and his partner Erica, an elementary school teacher, and their family reside about a mile from campus and are actively engaging with the Capital, Bexley, and Greater Columbus communities. He enjoys cooking. I know he was up late last night making chili for the tailgate, and he attends as many student activities as possible. He has 2 dogs, Finn and Gus, and he recently adopted 2 neighborhood cats, Swifty and Crawley. I'm proud to present President Jared Tice.
Thank you, Amy. I'll note that they didn't cover any of my athletic prowess in the bio introduction. Despite being a multi-sport athlete in high school and playing college tennis, this is the first time I've gotten to speak at an athletic Hall of Fame, and rightfully so, because based on the bios of our honorees tonight, they way exceed my athletic abilities. Good morning. It is great to be here at Capitol with you. It's an honor to be celebrating homecoming with you, my first homecoming as well, and the pride of the purple. It's an honor to serve as your president. This is a special day to celebrate a special group of high performers in our CAP fam. Today we celebrate excellence and achievement, and I'd like to offer my personal congratulations to each of the honorees here today. Today's distinguished group of alum who have contributed to a long and storied history of Capital University athletics, and a recognition that is well-deserved and will be forever part of our history. Capital's mission is to transform lives, and that occurs through academic challenge, personal growth, and social engagement. Athletics plays an important role in the university's future and fulfilling this call. This is a place where students are empowered to be a leader in the classroom, on the field, and in life, and to make a lasting difference in the community where they live, work, and serve. Our student success is measured much more than their academic performance. It's measured by growth in their character, their commitments, and their advocacy. Athletics here at Capitol is an exemplar in this endeavor. We have a lot of good things going on here at Capitol. I'm just now 86 days into my tenure as president. I just want to highlight a few things for the group. Our women's soccer is competing for the top first place in the OAC. Our endowment is now over $155 million, up from about $25 million more than just 2 years ago. That's supporting scholarships, faculty development, athletics, program needs, and building enhancements across campus. But we haven't stopped raising money, even though we just concluded a $46 million comprehensive campaign. We've raised the resources to replace the indoor track next summer here at the CAP Center, and more fundraising going on to support our outstanding athletics. Just last week, the university received notifications of receiving and being recognized as a Colleges of Distinction for 25-26, and that also include program recognitions in education, business, nursing, international student support services, and career development. And our enrollment exceeded 2,300 students this year, up about 2.5%, driven by outstanding results in our first-year class, up nearly 100 students over last year, a 27% increase, and a large part of that is the outstanding work of our coaches and our athletic department on those endeavors. In fact, over 850 new students joined Capitol this fall, the most since the dawn of the COVID-19 pandemic. Capitol is back, Capitol is thriving, and we're excited for those things. These are items of excellence that you should all be proud of as Capitol alumni and supporters, and we hope that you continue to share the good work that Capitol's doing every day on your campus. As you can see, we've got a lot of robust initiatives that we're responding to in a really challenging time in higher education, but we are committed to continuing to support our student athletes here at Capitol. Additionally, to get here from where we are, we wouldn't be here without a key people, and that takes leadership. And we are very grateful for Dr. Bailey and his athletic team and coaches. Please join me in thanking them for their outstanding work leading Capitol Athletics. Now, I have a reputation for attending events, and I've attended quite a few athletic events thus far in my tenure. The fans, our parents, the atmosphere has been truly an experience, and I've truly enjoyed meeting parents of our players, our student athletes, and have been proud of the work that has been done thus far. But we've got work to do, including this weekend. Thank you for joining us. Welcome home. Congratulations again on our newest members of the Capitol University Hall of Fame. Let's ring the bell today. Let's win the oar. Go Capitol. Beat Otterbein.
Thank you, President Tice. At this time, please give a warm welcome to Dr. Darrell Bailey, Capitol's Director of Athletics and Recreation.
Good morning. Can we have the inductees and award recipients to please join us on the stage and remain on the stage until the end of the program? as they take their seats, I just want to say this is always an exciting time for me, as well as for many of you. It's the time that we get to acknowledge the accomplishments of individuals from years past and the great things they have done as being a member of the CAP fam. I'd also like to take the time to acknowledge my staff that's here and coaches. If you please stand up, these are the leaders of the next generation of Hall of Famers. Can my staff and coaches please stand up? Thank you. Selection to the Capital Athletic Hall of Fame is reserved for athletes who have earned at least 2 varsity athletic awards or for coaches who have served on the Capital staff for at least 10 years. Additionally, inductees into the Hall of Fame shall have made significant and/or long-term contributions to intercollegiate athletics at Capital University and exemplify the highest standards for sportsmanship, ethical conduct, integrity, and moral character. Please turn your attention to the video screens as we begin our celebration of this year's inductees.
In 1978, the Alumni Varsity C Association established the University Athletic Hall of Fame. This tradition at Capital pays a deserving tribute to athletes and coaches who have contributed to and have helped perpetuate the long and distinguished history of Capital University athletics. Since 1978, 242 athletes, teams, and coaches have been inducted into the Hall of Fame. A digital display of all honorees is located in the lobby of the Capitol Center. And now, this year's inductees. Tom Hausler, football, class of 2006. A 2-time graduate of Capital University, Tom was one of the most prolific returners in program history. Tom recorded 77 kickoff returns for 1,688 yards, the 3rd most kickoff return yards in program history. Hausler holds multiple school records for his efforts on the field, including 108 returns and 1,026 return yards as a punt returner. As a defensive back, Tom holds the school record for the longest interception returned for a touchdown, with a 100-yard return at Otterbein in 2003. Tom was recognized as a 4-time All-Ohio Athletic Conference recipient. During his career at Capital, the football team went 36-10 and made back-to-back NCAA tournament appearances in 2005 and 2006. Tom cherishes the camaraderie he had with his fellow teammates over the love of the game and the drive to get better every day. A moment he'll never forget was the chance to play alongside both his older brother Sean and his twin Kyle. He recalls a play where all 3 were covering a punt and converged together at the same time to down the punt. Today, Tom resides in Dayton, Ohio with his son Everett Berry. He serves as an Air Force ROTC instructor. Congratulations, Tom, for your efforts both on and off the field.
Let's have another big round of applause for Tom.
Good morning, everyone. It's an incredible honor and humbling to be inducted into Capital's Hall of Fame. With my time on stage here, I want to share that I don't view this induction as an individual accomplishment. Yeah, my name is going to be on the wall in my photo, but from my perspective, the credit goes to 3 specific entities. 1, God; 2, my family; 3, the community of coaches and mentors. First and foremost, I want to give credit and thanks to God. The gifts He gave me, healthy body, athleticism, those are gifts from Him that He gave to me, and I give Him credit for this induction. I'm so thankful He gave me those gifts because those opened many doors for me and provided me a lot of relationships and a lot of experiences within my life. I'm a quiet person by nature, And through sports, I've always had that avenue of connecting with people and meeting people. And I don't get to enjoy the game of football and meet all those people if not for him and the gifts that he provided me. So I gave credit and thanks to God. Secondly, I give credit and thanks to my family. Dad, Mike, Sean, can you guys stand up, please? Thank you. Standing up, stay up. Standing up is my father, Keith Hausler, my older brother, Mike, and Sean Hausler. Not standing with them is my sister, Amy, and my brother, Kyle, as well as my mother, Marilyn Hausler. 2 years ago, she went to heaven. I want to let you all know that not only did they send one, but they sent 2 members in the Capitol's Hall of Fame. So please give them a round of applause for that. You guys can take a seat. But I can't help but be up here and recognize that it's through you guys' support, your sacrifice, your guidance is the reason that Kyle and I were able to stand up at this podium today. Credit goes to you all. I also want to make sure I give thanks and credit to the community of people that have coached, mentored me over the years. That's, the fathers who helped me through Pee Wee, Travel League, the coaches and teachers in middle school and high school at Hilliard-Davidson, and then obviously here at Capitol, the campus here, the faculty, the staff, the coaching staff, the professors. Everyone here was so welcoming to Kyle, Sean, and I when we came to this campus. And I'd like to give credit to those people who choose that profession or those dads that are volunteering, that selfless service of giving back. So that's why I'd like to make sure I give credit to them, the reason I'm standing on this stage as well. So again, in conclusion, I'm extremely flattered and honored to be inducted in the Capitol's Hall of Fame, but I want to make sure I give credit and thanks to God, my family, and the community of people that have coached and mentored me. God bless you all. Thank you.
Hillary Els, Women's Soccer, Class of 2014. A standout on the soccer field, as a senior, Hillary led Capitol Women's Soccer to their best ever season with a national semifinals appearance in 2013. That season, Capitol finished with a 19-5-2 record, including the OAC regular season and tournament championships. Hillary led the squad with 14 goals that season. She was named to the NSCAA All-American Third Team and the All-Region First Team. Within the conference, Hillary was also named the OAC Forward of the Year in 2013, in addition to All-Conference First Team honors. As a sophomore, Hillary was awarded All-OAC Second Team in 2011. That year, Capitol won the OAC Tournament Championship and advanced to the second round of the NCAA Tournament. That same year, she was selected to the COSIDA Academic All-District Team. The Ohio Collegiate Soccer Association recognized Hillary with the first-team athletic honors in 2013 and second-team academic honors in 2011. When Hillary looks back at her time on the field, her favorite memory was their 2013 NCAA tournament run senior year, where they made it to the Final Four in San Antonio, Texas. Congratulations, Hillary.
Congratulations, Hillary, for all your accomplishments on the field.
Hello and good morning, everyone. All glory to God. It's an honor to be here accepting this award alongside these amazing athletes in the presence of some of those most dear to me. Thank you to those of you that have worked tirelessly to put on this event and keep things running as smoothly as possible. Your efforts do not go unnoticed. Thank you to my parents, George and Susan Els, who have weathered every storm I have faced on and off the field my entire life, and who have maintained unshakable confidence and belief in me, especially during times I didn't have it in myself. Thank you to my older brothers, George, Nathan, and David, who have endlessly encouraged me, challenged me, and have been my role models and biggest fans since day one. In the Bible, Proverbs 27:17 states, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." Luckily for me, I had quite the iron class stepping on the turf alongside me this summer of 2010, going into our freshman year at Capitol, and boy did we sharpen one another. We had the biggest incoming class, bar none, and looking back, I can still remember the nerves and excitement those first few weeks of preseason. These girls became my teammates overnight, and in the blink of an eye, they became my best friends and the sisters I never had. Most are married and have different last names now, but I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the iron that sharpened me the most, the way in which their names echoed through Bernlohr Stadium on game days. Livy Hine, Maggie Donnellan, Corey McClellan, KJ Jans, Katie Freshour, Lauren Roy, Holly Phillips, Michelle Geiger, Madison Palmer, Kelsey Kaiser, along with countless others. No slight to your spouses, more of an ode and shout out to that chapter of your life, and to your parents who were also staples in what can only be described as a roller coaster of a journey playing soccer here at Cap. You all are the reason I worked so hard, the reason I never lost my love for the game despite many odds, and the reason I'm standing up here now. To Maggie, my randomly assigned freshman year roommate and partner in crime from day one, thank you for not only keeping unwanted guests out of our dorm room with your absolutely awful smelling goalie gloves, but for being a best friend, having my back, and always having a joke at the ready, even when a joke should not have been at the ready. We love you for it anyway. We were housemates by choice senior year. We have our All-America plaques hanging side by side. And last year, my parents and I sat in the audience as you were named into Capitol's Athletic Hall of Fame. I am so humbled that today you and your parents, MJ and Peter, better known as Pedro, are here alongside mine as I am inducted. Sorry, Mags, there's no shaking me at this point. To MJ and Pedro, thank you for blessing us with an absolute beast of a goalkeeper, for accepting and treating me as your own, for always celebrating and being there for us, and never failing to give our team laughs when we needed them the most. What a ride and joy it has been. As life and our friendships have progressed since our time at Capitol, it's been nothing short of incredible to have this group as our village. To be there and watch each other get married, to support and rally Katie as she was diagnosed, battled, and beat breast cancer while 6 months pregnant, and my personal favorite, to watch you all become moms. Take comfort in knowing now and in all the days to come that your kids now have their own team of Capitol aunts, uncles, and cousins to lean on when times get tough, as well as to celebrate accomplishments and everything in between. To Liv, Mags, Core, KJ, Fresh, Rune, Hall, Mish, Matt, and Kels, I love you all and cherish our friendships more than I could ever put into words. I'll forever be grateful for Capitol University bringing us together, for all the laughs, tears, memories, and all the time spent during the highs and lows with each one of you. Thank you for everything, and go Cap.
Emily Gorig, Women's Track and Field, Class of 2011. A standout in women's track and field, Emily's career as a thrower led to 2 All-American finishes and 2 school records in the indoor and outdoor shot put. As an indoor thrower, Emily qualified for the NCAA championship in the shot put in 2011, earning a 6th-place finish. That season, Emily set the school record, which still stands today, in the indoor shot put, with a mark of 13.86 meters. Outdoors, Emily was a 2-time NCAA championship qualifier in the shot put, placing 7th in 2011. Her throw of 13.77 meters stands as the Capitol school record. In the outdoor discus, Emily holds the 3rd best throw in program history, with a distance of 39.04 meters. In 2009, Emily was awarded the Most Outstanding Field Athlete Award at the OAC Outdoor Championships. When Emily looks back at her time at Capitol, she fondly recalls the support she received from her coaches to not only perform well in the ring, but in life too, encouraging her to be the best she could be. She also remembers when Capitol hosted the NCAA Division III Indoor National Championships. The presence of athleticism and energy on the Capitol campus was something she'll never forget. Emily, a graduate of Capitol's Fine Art College, continues her passion as a high school art teacher, residing in Columbiana, Ohio. Way to go the distance at Capitol and in life, Emily.
Let's have a round of applause for another Capitol grade going into the University Athletic Hall of Fame, Emily Gehrig.
Good morning, everybody. Philippians 3:7-8 says, "But whatever were gains to me, I now consider loss for the sake of Christ. What is more, I consider everything a loss because of the surpassing worth of knowing Christ Jesus my Lord, for whose sake I have lost all things. I consider them garbage, that I may gain Christ." This is a fun award to receive. Sorry, Heath. But knowing Jesus has been my biggest accomplishment. To the Capitol University Hall of Fame Committee, my fellow alumni, and all the friends and family gathered here this morning, thank you. To stand here and be inducted into the Capitol Athletic Hall of Fame is very humbling. Truly sweet way to celebrate this incredible university and the athletic programs here, and especially the track and field program and the throwing crew, which I was fortunate enough to be a part of. While this distinguished honor is given to a select few each year for their individual accomplishments and services here at Capitol, for me, it's the journey that brought me here. It was absolutely a team effort. And it started before I ever set foot on one college in Maine. I wanted to start by thanking my parents. From the earliest age, they were the ones who celebrated and encouraged female athleticism. They have always been my biggest cheerleaders, as well as the rest of my family. In every athletic pursuit, they were there. They were all in. When track and field entered my radar, they were the first to come along or to those long middle school meets. Like any invested parent in their children's interests, they learned the rules and the long procedures and also developed a unique patience required of track and field spectators. Even in the waiting, I cherish those early memories. That unwavering support was the foundation for everything that followed. Their encouragement wasn't just about winning. It was about always showing up and giving my best, doing my best every day, whether in training or stepping into the ring. And between my biggest throws and my biggest thrown fits, my parents' love and compassion was all I needed to succeed. Mom, thank you. Your courage and patience never went unnoticed. Thank you for always showing up. I know you're proud. And thank you for the text this morning. And if Dad could be here today, he'd be glowing with pride, like you said. I'm blessed. And to my great coaches who built on that foundation, thank you. To my middle school coach, Bill Knight, who plopped a shot put in my hands and said, "Here, see how far you can throw this." And to Rick Fawcett and Judy, my high school coaches, who taught me the patience of refining my technique and giving me my first and used pair of throwing shoes. They worked. And and the commitment required to train, as well as many rewindings of the Mac Wilkins and Al Feuerbach VHS training tapes. These lessons were invaluable. And to my college coaches here at Capitol, Fred Behrens, thank you for pushing me past what I thought my limits were. All of those last-minute meets really counted every time. You didn't just emphasize the importance of training, you taught me resilience, discipline, time management, and how to compete at the highest level while representing this university. More importantly, you taught me to be proud of myself. I cherish those lifelong lessons. And again, if my beloved Rick Meindl and Gene Weil could be here, they'd also be sitting at that table in celebration, and we'd have the best time. My teammates have a special place in this honor as well. Without them, I would not have enjoyed the numerous practices and meets. We share so many inside jokes and priceless memories. Bethany, thank you for your loyalty and laughs, many laughs, for the last 17 years. Capitol University is a special place, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity I had here. Thank you for this honor. Congrats to the other inductees, and thank you for being a part of this journey.
Kelsey Swain Longwell, softball, class of 2015. Kelsey's impact on the field helped propel Capitol softball into one of the program's most successful and dominant stretches of late. Kelsey was a key contributor to a team that accumulated 105 wins, including an OAC championship and NCAA tournament appearance in 2013. Kelsey sits atop the school record books with single-season runs scored at 61 and single-season triples at 12, both in 2015, as well as career runs scored at 165 and 20 career triples. She ranks second all-time with 550 career at-bats and third all-time with single-season hits at 68 and fourth in career stolen bases with 59. For her high production at the plate, Kelsey was recognized by NFCA as an all-region first-team honoree in both 2013 and 2015, racking up all OAC honors all 4 years at Capitol. Kelsey will always cherish the lifelong friendship she built with her teammates, bonds that have endured beyond the field, from celebrating weddings to now raising their children side by side. Kelsey's fondest memory while at Capitol was meeting her now husband, Chase. They currently reside in Hilliard, Ohio with their 2 children, Blake and Jack. Today, Kelsey is an elementary school teacher. Congratulations on all your accomplishments, Kelsey.
A softball legend and the next member of the Capitol University Athletic Hall of Fame, Kelsey Swain Longwell.
Good morning. First, I want to say what an incredible honor it is to stand here this morning alongside so many accomplished athletes, with one of them, who's not here, being my teammate all 4 years. When I think back on my time here, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. I don't think about the games or the wins. I think about the people. We spent countless hours together in the dugout, in bus rides, in practices that felt like they'd never end, as roommates, and now years later, some of those same teammates are the people who stood next to me at my wedding and who I'm now raising my kids alongside. That's the kind of bond that Capitol softball gave to us. Capitol's also where I met my best friend, my husband, Chase. And because of that, this place will always hold a piece of my heart. The game that brought me here ended up bringing me to my family, which is better than any outcome on the softball field. As an elementary school teacher now, I often find myself weaving the lessons I learned at Capitol into the lives of my students. Things like teamwork, perseverance, and learning to lead with both heart and humility. The lessons I learn here go far beyond the diamond. They're lessons about character, resilience, and what it means to be part of something bigger than yourself. On the field, we had unforgettable memories. From my freshman year, not winning a conference game on the road, to eventually winning the OAC, competing in the OAC tournament multiple times, and earning a bid to the NCAA regionals. Those accomplishments took grit, trust, and a whole lot of laughter along the way, and I'm grateful for the group of girls that I was able to do it all with. We had the perfect ending to our time at Capitol, missing our own graduation ceremony because we were competing in the OAC tournament. We were doing what we loved most, alongside the people who made it all so meaningful. Today, as I look back, I'm filled with pride, not just for what we achieved, but for how we did it, which was together. Thank you to my teammates, my coaches, my family, and to Capital University for giving me experiences and relationships that have shaped every part of who I am today. Thank you.
Ryan Wood, men's basketball, class of 2009. A four-year starter and standout on the basketball court, Ryan currently holds the career record for 114 games played, where he racked up 1,195 points in his time at Capitol. Ryan's efforts earned him 3 All-OAC honors and was twice selected as Academic All-OAC. Ryan played a pivotal role for one of the most accomplished basketball teams in the history of the program, winning the OAC regular season championship his sophomore and junior years. The team won the OAC tournament in his second year. The team qualified for the NCAA tournament 3 of his 4 seasons at Capitol, including a trip to the Sweet 16 his senior year. Wood was awarded the Team Crusader Award in 2009 by his coaches for his leadership and qualities as a team player. Among Ryan's most memorable moments are the conference tournament title win against John Carroll his sophomore year, the NCAA tournament win against Worcester that advanced them to the Sweet 16, and their overseas team trip. Today, Ryan resides in Blacklick, Ohio with his wife Jenna and their daughters Claire and Evelyn. Ryan works as a vice president of commercial lending at Park National Bank. Congratulations, Ryan, for your achievements on and off the court.
Congratulations, Ryan, for all your accomplishments at Capitol.
Good morning. I'd like to start by just thanking everybody who was involved with putting on this event. I know it's a lot of work, and it's really special to all of us honorees, so thank you very much. My family has had a long tradition of Capitol graduates, starting with my grandparents who met while they were students here, and continuing on to my parents, aunts, uncles, and more. Growing up, I went to Capitol basketball camps every summer and went to a few games a year. So I think I have more appreciation than most for the history of student athletes that have come through this school. So when I was called and told the news that I was being inducted to the Hall of Fame, I was so humbled and honored, but mostly surprised. Surprised because I was never even the best player on our team. I never led the team in scoring or rebounds or assists. But what I did accomplish, along with my fellow members of the class of 2009, was having the most wins in school history. So I really view this honor as a recognition of all my teammates and our team accomplishments during those great seasons from 2007 to 2009. I have so many treasured memories from my years here. Of course, the big ones stand out. The 2007 season when we surprised everyone, including ourselves, and won the conference championship. The wins in front of the great crowds against Otterbein, and of course the buzzer-beating win against Worcester that sent us to the Sweet 16 in 2009. But I also remember the smaller moments, the physical practices, getting treatment in the training room, bonding as a team over complaints about just how tired and sore we were and about how tough Coach Goodwin was that day. I have so many memories being coached by Coach Goodwin. Coach was tough, demanding, but fair. He wanted your all, and if you gave him that, you earned his respect and his friendship forever. He instilled discipline and toughness in us that was our identity. But as I reflect back, I recall one small moment that I think changed the course of my career. When I arrived as a freshman, I was struggling to find my role. I wasn't sure I even belonged on the team, let alone that I'd be standing here today. Before one practice, Coach pulled me aside, and he told me I'd be playing with the first team that day. But if I passed up a single open shot, he'd be pulling me back and putting me back on the second team. And I sure listened to that advice. I'm pretty sure I didn't pass up a shot the rest of my career. And it's funny, Coach gave the same advice to my daughters today, unprompted. But I can't tell you what that conversation did for my confidence. I would not have had the career that I had if you hadn't challenged me that day. So for that and for so much more, thank you, Coach. I already mentioned the career wins record, and I'm very proud of that, but I also hold another record that I'm sure will never be broken. I had more family support at our games than any athlete that's come through this school. My parents and grandparents were at every game, home and away, and they were almost always joined by a group of my siblings, aunts, uncles, and cousins, many of whom are here today. I'm so thankful for all your support throughout my years there. Mom and Dad, thank you for the sacrifices you made for me. With my own children now getting involved in sports, I have a whole new appreciation for the time you spent taking me to every practice and every game. You were there to celebrate all the wins, but more importantly, you were there for the challenges and the losses and the injuries. I couldn't have asked for better parents. Thank you. To my wife, Jenna, thanks for sticking with me through those college years. All those trips back and forth to Miami were so worth it. I love you. Thank you again to the Capitol Athletic Department for this wonderful honor, and congratulations to the other honorees. Go Cap!
Leanna Cotton Convertini, softball and volleyball, class of 2015. A double threat on both the volleyball court and the softball diamond, Leanna made her mark on Capitol Athletics. Leanna's softball career culminated in one of the most dominant seasons in collegiate softball and her selection as an NFCA All-American in 2015. Her name sits atop the school record books for single-season RBIs at 72 and single-season doubles with 17 in 2015, as well as second all-time in career home runs at 28. Leanna garnered a number of accolades, including All-American honor, NFCA All-Region First Team, and the Gail Loth OAC Player of the Year Award in 2015. A two-time All-OAC selection in softball, she was recognized as Academic All-Conference in 2013. Leanna was an integral part of the team that recorded 105 wins and won the 2013 OAC Championship, earning a spot in the NCAA tournament. On the volleyball court, her team won 58 matches. In 2012, she earned Academic All-Conference honors. Congratulations, Leanna.
Please join us in welcoming Leanna Convertini into the Capitol University Athletic Hall of Fame.
Leanna regrets not being able to accept her award in person. She's working full-time while finishing her master's degree in Florida. She extends her congratulations to all the other inductees.
Steve Furness, Distinguished Service Award. This year we honor Steve Furness with the Distinguished Service Award. Steve has been a steady and familiar face at the Capitol basketball scores table for 40 years. Starting off as a shot clock operator in the Alumni Gymnasium, Steve took over the official scores table for both men's and women's basketball teams. a role he still holds today as he enters his 41st season with Capital Basketball. As a shot clock operator, Steve was present for the 1984 NCAA Division III Women's Basketball Tournament and the 1985 NCAA Division III Women's Basketball Final Four and National Championship. Steve served as an official scorer for the 2016 and 2024 NCAA Division III Women's Basketball Final Four and National Championships, as well as the 2021 NCAA Division II Women's Basketball Elite Eight, Final Four, and National Championship. In addition to his time at the scorer's table, Steve has spent time officiating both basketball and football. After 18 years officiating football, he switched gears to an evaluator and then coordinator of football officials for the Ohio Athletic Conference. Steve and his wife Rita, also known as the official table mom for Capital Basketball, have 2 daughters, Stephanie and Lindsay, as well as 5 grandchildren. They reside in Reynoldsburg. Steve will never forget the chance to be a scorekeeper for several Final Fours and national championships. But he also treasures the friendships with his table crew members and coaches over the years. Steve, thank you for your service to Capital Athletics.
Please congratulate Steve Furness for receiving the Distinguished Service Award.
I never go from a script because I like to go off the rails a little bit usually. And so I thought just because of that, I wanted to see everybody that's here today, because you all took time out to come and see all these people. And usually when you see me, it's the back of my head. But I would like to thank everybody this morning for coming. I'd like to thank everyone at Capital for this incredible honor. Extend my congratulations to the other individuals receiving awards today. You guys have done amazing things in your lives and your time here, and you should be congratulated. Apparently, the committee bought one too many plaques, and when they were trying to figure out what to do with the extra one, that's how I made the cut. But this recognition isn't mine all by itself. You've already seen my wife, the table mom. Her name's Rita. If you need candy today, she'll have some. But she's been a constant source of support for all of this time. Our daughters, their husbands, our grandkids have all played a role in this. When our daughters were little, they thought they owned Capital's gym. And they ran around, held court, and ate enough candy from the concession stand that Reese's had to hire extra staff during basketball season. Also grateful, Dr. Burke is here, previous award member, and Jim was at the table when I came along with the late Croft Merritt when I first started as a shot clock operator. Quickly became a great friend, and we've had the opportunity to share a lot of memorable basketball games over the years and fellowship. The faces at the scorer's table have changed quite a bit over the years, but the commitment to excellence hasn't. It's remained constant. I've had the privilege of working more than 800 games here, connecting with countless players, coaches, officials, parents, and it's been a remarkable experience. I wouldn't change anything. It's brought me to the heart of seeing championship contests and high-level competition, some really exciting times, some really tough things to get through, but it's been quite an experience. Finally, I'd like to thank everybody that's been involved in this award process, especially Nick Astalos, Dr. Bailey, and President Tice, and the committee, of course, for this confirmation. I'm honored to be a part of this tradition. Thank you, everyone.
Please join us once again in congratulating all the 2025 Capital University Athletic Hall of Fame inductees. May the example you set continue to inspire Capital athletes for years to come.
This concludes our program, but before we turn everyone loose, we'd like to ask inductees and award winners to briefly stay so that our photographers can take some official photos. After that, families are welcome to join us for the photos. We'll make them available to you by link so that you can save the memories from today. This has been a memorable day for our Hall of Fame inductees, and I would ask all of you to stand one more time so that we can recognize your accomplishments. Congratulations to you all. Thank you all for coming, and we hope that you'll stay and root us on to victory at the homecoming game. There's a tailgate going on across the street. You are all welcome to attend. Let's ring that victory bell today. Go Cap.